Hey, so I welcome you to the day one of the 30 Days Tech Career Challenge. In this day one, what I will be teaching you are basics of networking, what networking is all about, and the types of network that we have, the type of network that we have. So I will implore you to get your pen and your jotter so that you can always pause this video at any point in time to put down your points for better understanding so that you can later go over your jotter and understand this better. So now, what is a computer network? What is a computer network? What is a computer network? Some people call it just network. Some people call it just network. Some people call it networking. Some people call it data network. Okay, sorry, IP data network or IP network, IP networking. Anytime you hear any of these, they are still referring to a computer network. So what is it all about? I want you to look at it from this angle. Think of different locations. Think of Lagos, think of Abuja, or if you're in Lagos, think of Ikeja, think of Victoria Island, just think of different places. So now, we human beings that are living in these places, we need a way of transporting goods and services. We need a way of meeting one another, maybe to share information, maybe to transact, maybe to do any form of purpose of meeting. So now, bring this scenario into the computer world now. Computer as well, they need a way of connecting with one another. They need a way of connecting with one another so that they can also communicate just the same way we human beings are communicating with one another. For instance, you have been doing networking before now, but you don't know that what you are doing is networking. Let's say you want to share music with your friend now, maybe through Bluetooth or maybe through sender or any form of application that you are using to do the transfer. What you just established in that regard is networking. Okay, so now let's say this is a phone A, this is a phone B. Let's call this a Samsung, and let's call this Techno. Okay, so now, sorry if your phone brand is not mentioned. Some people are fans of Samsung, while some are fans of iPhone. I don't know. So now, let's say this is a Bluetooth connection that is happening. This is wireless. This is a wireless connection. Or let's say sender, if you are familiar with sender. Okay, now, what you are trying to do here is to establish a network with the second phone. This Samsung phone user is trying to establish a network with this Techno phone user. What you just established is a network. You just did a networking here. And why? Because you want to exchange music, you want to exchange video, you want to exchange documents, or any information that you are exchanging, any data you are exchanging. So this connection, the purpose of it is to exchange resources. Don't let me be sounding technical. When I say resources, I'm referring to music, to video, to documents, or anything that you are exchanging. Anything that you are exchanging. Okay? Anything you are exchanging. So you can say a computer network is the connection of two or more computers for the purpose of communication or for the purpose of exchanging resources. Another typical example that you would have seen before now is an office environment. See this office environment, for instance. All the systems in this office, they are making use of just one printer. How did this happen? This was made happen as a result of networking. So this is one of the advantages of networking now. It helps you to save money on resources. Let me explain that. So now, normally, let's say we have this system for the cashier, this system for the HR, this system for the accountant, okay? Accountants, this one for the cashier, for instance. So now, normally, if these people are to be printing documents in the office, that means you need to get each of them a printer. Get each of them a printer. A printer. Get each of them a printer. Get them printer, right? That means you are buying printer. Let's say they are selling each of the printer 50,000 naira, for instance. This will cost you a lot of money. So now, what if you just get single printer like this, just a very single printer like this, then get a switch. Don't worry. If you don't know what a switch is, I will explain it later. Don't worry. Just assume you understand what I'm talking about. So get a switch, just put a switch here, connect this system here, connect this system here, connect this system here, and connect the printer. Then all these people will be able to make use of this just one printer. In that regard, you have saved money of buying printer for everybody. If they are 1,000 in number in this office, they can make use of this just one printer. Okay, so that is the purpose of networking, to exchange information, to exchange data, to exchange resources between computers and devices. So these devices are exchanging information. They are sending requests to printer to print for them. Okay, so that is what networking is all about. So now, type of network. Type of network. There are 4 types of network, which I will be breaking down in the next slide. So now, we have local area network. This is very simple. They are just terms. They are terms. You know, we are used to terms. So as a result, we normally find it difficult to understand things right from our school days. Because imagine they are teaching us in our mother tongue language, things would have been easier to understand. But don't worry, I will break this down as easier as possible so that you can easily get it. So now, when they say local area network, just think of a single building, a single location, a single building, maybe an office building, maybe even your apartments. It's a single building. Or maybe a bank branch. Just think of a single building, a network that doesn't extend a building, that doesn't extend a particular location. Just a particular location, a single building, for instance. Okay? I gave an example of an office whereby you connected printer to different systems in the office and all of that. That's an example of a LAN. That's just a LAN. That's a local area network. Okay, a network that does not extend a particular single location. That is a local area network. It can be an office, this can be a home, this can be just think of a single place where devices are connected together. So a LAN is the connection of different devices in a particular single location, e.g., an office environment, a bank branch environment, and all of that. Okay, so that's the LAN. So now the second type of network we'll be looking at is campus area network. So now see campus area network as an extension of a local area network. So think of a university environment, for instance, is a campus, right? Inside the university environment, you will have multiple buildings. Maybe student affair building, maybe library, maybe academic, Senate building, and all of that. Different building, multiple building inside a campus. So now you are linking each of these buildings together inside that your campus. Okay, inside the geographical location, inside the territory. So you can think of General Hospital, for instance. General Hospitals has different building, maybe theater, maybe emergency center, maybe lab where they normally do tests. You are now linking these buildings together. That is an example of a campus area network. Campus area network is the interconnection of multiple local area network in a particular geographical area, like a university campus, an hospital environment, and so on. So now, the third type of network we'll be looking at is another extension. It's an extension of campus area network now. So Metropolitan is from the word, is from the word city, territory. Take Lagos, for instance. We have different local governments in Lagos. Maybe it's even in your state, you have different local governments. So now think of Metropolitan Area Network of now linking together each of the campus area network that you have in that city. Linking Ikeja local government, for instance, to Surulere local government, for instance. Okay, you have a campus in Surulere. You have another campus, another university campus in Ikeja. So you are linking them together. This is normally achieved through all these fiber cable. Okay, you will see all these laborers on the streets digging ground. They are laying cables. They are trying to achieve what is called a metropolitan area network, whereby they are linking different campus network, okay, different geographical location in a particular city. It doesn't extend that city, it doesn't extend that territory. Okay, so that is a metropolitan area network. And the biggest of all is called wide area network. Wide area network. So now, think of wide area network as the biggest. This involves linking, let's say, Lagos to Abuja, Abuja to Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt to Warri. Just think of longest distance, Nigeria to UK. You are linking Abuja and an office in UK. Maybe you have an office in UK, another office in Nigeria, and you are linking them together. That is a wide area network, a wide area network. Have you thought of it? You take your ATM card and withdraw money in Sokoto. When you get to Lagos and you check your balance, it will still remain the same balance you have at Sokoto. Why? It is because all these bank branches in different states are being linked over a wide area network. Take your card to UK, you will still come back to Nigeria and still meet the same balance you left in UK. What is happening is wide area networking. So now, in summary, if you notice, what I've been discussing is just an extension when it comes to size. LAN, we said just single building. So we extend single building to multiple building now. like in a campus environment. That is where we have a campus area network. The single building, I refer to as a local area network. I refer to it as multiple building. You are now having multiple building. Okay, I said you should think of a campus, university campus environment, or university or general hospital environment where you have different buildings, different departments. Now, Metropolitan Area Network, think of it as an extension of campus area network. You are having different campus network around and you are linking them together. Okay, Wide Area Network, the biggest of all. You can link Australia to Nigeria. You can have an office in Australia and you have another one in Nigeria, have another one in Ghana. All of them will be seeing each other like they are together like this. Okay, that was achieved due to a wide area network technology. Okay, so if you have any question so far, just drop your question in the link provided for support for question and answer. Okay, so thank you for staying tuned. See you in the next class.